I had a doggy once. Had him with mash and mushy peas. Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious. It's a...
I can tell you can handle it.
That really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes. Shall we?
Bit late, aren't you? You've missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh, yeah? Well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touch the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Reaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw in my character. It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
That's what I would say. Out you go, silly juice.
There's one of my men. Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
What?
I'll get him out.
My! More busy little bees here to steal Reaver's honey. So industrious, so committed, so bloody annoying. When will you people learn to enjoy life?
I'll enjoy killing you. Does that count?
Oh, you're just full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine. You must be lightning under the bedsheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce de la résistance. Another piece of the resistance. Voila. Do try to put on a good show for my guests, won't you?
Show. You expect us to entertain you.
But of course. It's just a game, my little sweet. The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot. Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Super. You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them? Lucky to get out of here alive!
Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little mite. Or we can just flush him. Oh, that hog doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did. The little critic got a good one in there. A good hit for the valiant rebel there. Oh, that hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer than usual. You can say what you like about hobs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward. That hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil. Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Dear me! I hope there are no minors in the audience. Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size.
These ugly things are tougher than they look.
It died doing what it loved. Entertaining rich people!
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun.
What delicious fate will it deliver this time? It's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to...
Welcome.
Kill Reaver.
Let the tearing of limbs commence. Chop, chop.
Not a bad strike for someone afflicted with such rampant rigor mortis.
What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here. Ooh, what a shame. Cut down in the prime of death.
Oh, I hope that wound isn't of a grave nature. I know. I'm terribly sorry. It won't happen again.
I haven't used my sword this much in my life.
He's gone down like a sack of spuds. Undead spuds. We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow Anti-Defamation League is getting stronger all the time. It's a Hollow Man massacre! That corpse is taking one hell of a beating.
What a heartbreaking performance. The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about Hollow Men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, we'll let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes! I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one. It was his first day as well. Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't. You're rubbish.
Watch it, boys. This little arsewort is a wizard.
I need help here!
Don't think he'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
That bullet's especially rude.
It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver? Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one. Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
Where are we going? You're going to set me on fire! Is that it? Don't let it get you down, son. The book can't carry through. Is that a magic spell?
You scum-sucking sorcerer.
Blocked!
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now, this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
I might need help.
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right, and I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell.
Concentrate to hit one of the books.
Oh, so much senseless death! And if you're having trouble coping, buy a copy of my book, 101 Jokes for the Recently Bereaved. You're just making them more angry, you know.
Target may just last me a lifetime.
Oh, such a shame. Back to the sands with her. These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest, most binary of ways. But I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig? You're a rough one, ain't ya? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Wait, hey, Reaver! Help! No!
Do you brutes have any idea how hard it is to find good staff? Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
This can't be happening.
You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected. I once toyed with the idea of becoming a Balverine, but hiding this beautiful face beneath all that mess, why, it would be a crime. You do handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct.
I'm gonna have nightmares for
I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored.
Die, will you? I'm getting violent over here.
This is the last party I take you to.
Look out!
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
Oh, my dear girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's sister, the princess.
The king's sister, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark. Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
will commence shortly.
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence short.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
Wounds and mutant.
As you can see, your promise to Paige is now on the wall. I trust you are finding everything. Ah, I like that one myself.
I've been trained by the best. You haven't got a chance.
Yes, traitors walk amongst us. Traitors plot to end us. Traitors would have you believe their cause is noble. They wear many masks. They may look like your friends. They may even look like your most loyal servants. This is the face of a traitor.
Swift.
Major Swift, a respected member of the army and sworn servant of the kingdom, has plotted against us all. He was apprehended attempting to turn loyal soldiers against us, and is thus charged with espionage, treason, and conspiracy. Yet there are still others darkening our land with their betrayal. We shall hunt these traitors down, wherever they may be, and they shall suffer the same fate as Major Swift, the fate of all enemies of the crown.
He has to be stopped. No matter what it takes. He has to be... Come on. We need to tell the others.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
king has gone quite insane.
Ben told us what happened. Swift was a good friend. He died like a true soldier.
A true soldier? Let's not pretend there was anything noble about the way he died. He was tortured, humiliated, and murdered.
And he didn't give Logan anything, or we'd be dead now. I called that noble.
It was just a matter of time before Logan did this. Before he decided to hunt us down. We have to fight back.
We're still not ready, though. We need more allies, and thanks to Swift's efforts, we know exactly where to look.
Before he was executed, the Major managed to send us a message.
A soldier still loyal to the old guard brought it to me, at great risk to his life.
What does it say?
Well, this is Swifty we're talking about, so it's rather straightforward. You will find allies in Aurora.
I still don't understand how anyone there could help us. Aurora is a dead land. There's nothing there.
Or at least, that's what we've been told. It's still the only lead we have, anyway.
Can we get on with the plan? I have an overwhelming urge to shoot someone.
First thing, we'll need a ship. You and Ben will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the fleet doesn't follow.
You'll need to go via the back alleys, and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
Not a problem. I know my way around the place. I'll meet you at the back of the sewers. We're gonna show Logan just what traitors can do.
Go on. My men are putting together the materials we'll need. It should be quite a display.
Aurora is a distant place. It could be a while before we return. If there's things you need to do, now's the time.
You know, Swift taught me almost everything I know about being a soldier. Let's show these bastards how it's done. We need to get to the far end of the dock, so probably best not to shoot until we have to. Come on. Leave the talking to me. I have an idea.
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I just say, wow, you look so stylish, you know, with the helmets and everything, and me and my friend were wondering if we could join you, because, I mean, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autographs. We are huge fans.
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
See? Even their vocabulary is stylish.
We're the best trained
Okay,
soldiers in the kingdom.
I admit it. I didn't really... bunch of tossers coming up. Be careful with those barrels, they're full of gunpowder. Make your peace, traitor, because you are going Let's get out of here. The docks are just round the corner. Come on, the way to the ship should be clear. Oh, maybe not. I can almost...
Watch out! The traitor's using magic!
Walter, what kept you?
We have to hurry. They're going to be following us after all.
What about Paige?
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on. I've got a good feeling about this voyage. Ben! Are you all right?
Yes. Ben's not here.
No. Looks like we didn't all make it. I only hope... Well, maybe he washed up somewhere else. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, the only way forward seems to be through a rather ominous cave. Before we go any further, I'd just like to say one thing. Hello? Sounds like the dog's found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn. No, bats. He found bats. Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we needed right now. What do you think happened to Ben? He's a strong swimmer. Probably reached a sandy beach somewhere. Palm trees, beautiful women, coconut cocktails. Jammy bastard. What the hopping hops is that? It must be protecting something. Like the way out, most likely. Well, I'll tell you one thing. We haven't got this far, haven't got this many people behind us to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off hole in the ground. Well, wherever we are, we're not the only ones who got stuck in this damn place. Not the most encouraging sign in the world, is it? Still, they might have something useful on them. Why don't you check the second lot over there?
I found something. A note. It speaks to us still. Darkness incarnate. We know now we can never escape it.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Hey, I've got something too. One of these poor sods left a journal. Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well, you can still see plenty of weird symbols. It's mostly gobbledygook anyway. I mean, listen to this nonsense. Luminous spirits of the sands, impart daybreak and gleam under a quiet moon. What's that supposed to be? Look at that. Can you believe I did that? Ooh. It does look somewhat dark, though. Oh, maybe going down isn't such a good idea. You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to amend that statement. We're looking into utter, total, complete darkness. Oh, what have you got there, boy? Ha! You little genius. Good boy. Oh, no, that's better. So what do you think this place is?
I have no idea.
Temple of some sort? What could anyone possibly worship in here? No, we're not going any further this way. Looks like a bridge. Is that the mechanism to raise it on the other side?
Isn't that handy? One of us will have to get across to use it. There must be some other way to get there. Here we go. You should be able to make it to the other side from here.
Okay, be careful now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise than we have to. Yes, and quiet as stealthy mice, the adventurers forged on ahead. I know I have a tendency to be slightly paranoid, but did that sound like something friendly to you?
Now, where have we seen that before?
Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this. With an increasing sense of trepidation, admittedly. Luminous spirits of the sands, inhale the restless gloaming. Whoa! There you go. What can I say? I have a knack for gibberish. Do you ever get the feeling somebody's playing games with us?
All the time.
Let's just be thankful and get through this place as quickly as we can.
The light you bring will die. The light inside you will die. All that you are will die.
Oh, this isn't good.
The children are here to play.
What are they?
Can you hear that sweet music? That's our heartbeat. The children are putting there out of love. Do you know how to love? It's the same as be corrosive. You're tainted. The stain will never wash out. The sun will never shine upon you again. Tainted, broken little toys.
It's all right. We're all right. We just have to keep going, that's all. We're all right. More of those things! Come on, Walter. Just hold it together. Damn this book and whoever wrote it. The bastards. Why didn't they tell us what was down here? Darkness incarnate. Like we're supposed to know what that means. It won't stop. It won't stop till it kills us. Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a cold breeze. Can you feel it? There's that sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light! Come on, work. These things are all around us. Come on! Come on!
Balls.
No, we have to get out of here. You hear me? You hear me? We have to get out of here. As long as we have fire, we'll be all right. We'll have to keep walking, and...
We are coming.
It's here!
We will devour your kingdom. There will be no bodies. There will be only darkness. The children command it. Blind seer not tell you about us? Did she not warn you?
It's gone. The bastard's dead and gone. Right, and we're getting out of here. I'm sorry. I lost my head back there, I know. I've never liked dark caves, but this... It's as if someone took my worst nightmare and made it real. But it's gone now. It's gone! And we're going to be fine. Looks like the only way is down. Good evening. Right. You all right down there?
Yes. It isn't far down.
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1.
Water!
You let him die. You let let us take him. But you're glad, are you not? You wished him pain. You wished him undone, unthreaded, accept death now. It is so much easier than what is to come. A great wave of darkness will cover your land. They will come for your king. Who would sit upon the throne of Albion? The eyes are gone forever. Feel the embrace of the children. They bring you eternal contentment. But you too wish for the Black Void. You tire of your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be swallowed. You are a fragile thing. You and your kind dissolve so easily. We have waited centuries for you. You see now the future that awaits you. All those people you want to save. The people you want to control. They will shrivel as your friend has. We vomit forth the hate. You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always. Death beats its wings for you. You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always. The children hide in their shells. They have bodies now. Bodies can tear you asunder. He bleeds light and fades away. You should see it. It's a beautiful sight. You feed us. What happens to this peace in the flesh when darkness touches what happens to this. The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is fresh and light shall die. This land is ours! Darkness shall spread across the world!
See? That thing. It blinded me. I can't see!
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
We have to get out. Quickly. It's still out there. We need to leave. You can hear it too, can't you? It is there. I'm not mad. I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please. It's still out there. We need to leave. Are we out? Did we get away?
Yes. We're safe now.
What can you see?
A desert.
I can feel the heat of the sand. But whatever that thing did to me, it's like it sucked all the light from inside me. I still can't see anything. Just don't let go.
Careful. The steps up ahead.
All right. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs of civilization?
There's something in the distance. It looks like an enormous statue.
How far?
It's going to take us a few hours.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me. I'm no use. You can't save me. I'm dead weight now.
Stop talking like that. We're going to make it through this.
Will you listen to me? You have to leave me behind. That thing left you weak too. Don't you think I can tell? What you have to do is too important to risk for an old wreck like me. Listen, you have to go on without me.
I won't leave you here.
You have to. I can't. I can't.
Walter.
It's all right. It's all going to be all right.
I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
You'll do me proud. I know you'll do me proud.
Walter.
I can't see. I need help. Please.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you, while the children spread out his heart to the sky. This world is out. You try to run away, but you are made of sand. You are falling apart between our fingers. He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you. Your strength is ebbing. We can feel it.
My brigade had been pinned down by the enemy, until there was just me and 2 other men left. We retreated into a cave, but they never came after us. They just blew the entrance, sealed us in. We spent 3 days in that cave. No light, no food. Just 3 men waiting to die in the dark.
The light in your eyes offends us. Let it go out! Are you blind? Are you blind yet? There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
She's still alive. The other can't be far away.
Taking a nap in the sun? Typical royalty. You had me worried there for a while.
Walter?
Don't worry, we'll find him. You just sit tight, Princess. Can you help them?
The young one will be fine. She is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
Hey, boy.
You are awake. Good. My name is Kaelin, and you are in the city of Aurora. I have much to tell you.
Walter? How is he?
He is fortunate to be alive, but we have seen his condition before. We may be able to help him.
Is there another of my friends here? I thought I saw in the desert.
A devilishly handsome soldier by the name of Ben Finn? Not dead yet, my friend.
Please, come with me.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through. It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realised I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side, Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on Walter.
I will try to honor you always, Father. I will do as you taught me. I will carry myself with the strength you gave me. And I will try to lead our people as you led them.
I wish to leave a record of my survival in testament to those who did not. Last night, the Crawler descended upon Aurora again. We believed ourselves to be ready. We believed...
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on. My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life.
I hear its voice still calling me. The Crawler and the darkness it brings took my parents, my 2 brothers and their wives. Yet it never takes me. It delights in taunting me with their memory. It calls me a coward. But no more. I have decided to go into the desert at next dawn. I will slay the Crawler, or be at one with my family again.
You are in a better place now, my love. For no place can be as troubled as our city has become. I know you are watching over me. I feel your presence by our bed when I sleep. And I hear your voice in my dreams. Stay with me. Always.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the Crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the Crawler. We never saw him again. King...
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
See? I told ya!
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud. Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the queen Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle.
You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
All right, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future Queen to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you'll look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke, and the fire, and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the center to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin!
Our people are getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help.
We need to take care of that water.
We lost one ship.
We're under right. We'll follow every step of the way. Ready? Let's go!
One was up right, bugger. Glad you got him. Don't you know how to block? Good shot, soldier.
The mortar's down!
Had it! Get it! Some kind of black sorcery against us. I don't care how many. The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Good stuff.
Into the city! Bit of close combat. This is more like it. Recognize old Walter, our brother as.
How are you feeling, Walter?
Let's go, Master. Now let's go.
Conjuring fire!
I might look old, but I know how to.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, You almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we? I'm going to slice you open like a melon, you bloody traitor!
Right you are.
Paige, where are you? Paige! Oh, about bloody time!
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause. Pull yourself together!
That was fire! Watch out!
Right, bugger, glad you got him! Elite soldiers, my arse. And that!
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Ha ha! Did you see that boulder that the whole city bowed to our thunder?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own. Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You've finally become the woman I always wanted you to be.
She's a lot more than that, and now she's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my sister deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then. There she is. The Queen of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who could keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you? I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion. Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people.
Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our mother's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, sister. Now choose.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it. Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold, a topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with a... Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets, and we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time! You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait! That's you!
Don't tempt me, Weaver.
Compensating for something.
Oh, happy day! Her Majesty the Queen of Albion graces us with her radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well,
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once. Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
I wrote a really good poem, but
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
I feel like celebrating today. Because today's the day you die.
Watch out for sales! You could get a real bargain.
I sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat? Sure is a beautiful day. Except where you're standing. Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious.
Oh my! It's the... Why, hello, Your Majesty.
I can't believe this!
I just can't believe it!
Attention!
Madam.
Long live the Queen!
Prices ain't cheap, but that's the market for ya. Woohoo! Yeah! Your
Buy
belly
your wares
with our
here.
food
The
stuff.
shop owned by one of Albion's most famous adventurers. Need nutrition? We've got it.
How good to see you, madam. This shop is owned by... My lady.
Greetings, Mom.
Yippee! Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
Yay! Yay!
The town's doing so well, I just had to put the prices up.
What are you looking for? Enjoy.
Steel weapons are a thing of the past. The modern hero uses guns. I give hard cash for your unwanted goods, on the spot. Thank you
Oh,
for
we've got
your
more
custom.
in the back, so just let me know if you want to see more.
Happy to be of service.
Let's see what you've got in stock then.
I can give you
If
a
you
whole
can
new
find
look.
better prices anywhere, then I shan't be surprised if you shop there instead.
Always happy to buy your unwanted items. Come back if you have anything else to sell. I hope I can make a profit on that. Do you have anything I can buy off you? That's a fine item. Happy to be of service. Thank you for your custom.
Let me know if you have trouble finding anything.
Got too much gear? Sell it to me.
Our owner is famous. That means we're better.
Hello.
Kids, they're amazing, aren't they?
Woo! queen! Wow!
I'm too house to find it on my own.
Another round?
My lady.
Sale now on! Prices slashed on selected items.
I must admit, I do enjoy a bit of shopping.
So very, Attention, at your service, my lord.
How are you this fine day?
Thank you. I did so enjoy our transaction.
No finer goods in all of Bowerstone.
I'm a really big fan. Can you give me an autograph? Cool.
Fine.
The
You can
queen.
keep your stupid autograph.
Wait till I
I
tell
don't
Mum
want
about
it anymore.
this. I don't like you.
Awesome! You're that lady adventurer. I don't want to miss it. Did I miss it?
The promise you made to Kaelin...
I've always wanted a katana. Know where I can get one?
Your Majesty, how does renting houses compare?
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods on the spot.
I was hoping you'd come Never thought I'd see the day when you'd be rid of Logan. Hello, sweetheart. You seem like a very nice person. I kill nice people, you know.
Your Majesty?
It's a great day to be alive. And a better day to kill.
You know what I want.
Oh, noble one. Maybe you're the one who can save the world. Although more than likely you'll just fail miserably.
Lights out. Time for bed.
I can help you find what you're looking for. Step one, pull your head out your ass. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate you.
Cheers.
You know what I like most about people? They die.
I was at the awards.
Oh, I didn't notice you there. How'd you like being so insignificant?
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
Salutations, mighty queen.
I visited him in jail, only it was more like a farm, sort of. And he looked more like a pig than he used to.
Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious.
Better that than off breaking someone's windows.
Those are nice shoes. But don't you think your grand's feet are cold without them?
That's...
I trust you're well, madam.
You're a real cat.
Majesty.
love duggies. I love throwing them.
Cake? You call this cake? What kind of crazy lunatic makes cake?
Always look out for sales. You never know when I'll pop one on.
Logan should have been shot for the things he did.
Please say you will.
Your Majesty.
I'm trying to get my life back together.
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff, okay?
Merchants are opening their stores.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Wonderful, that.
Good one.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Go on!
Woo! All right.
Woo, all right.
Hello, Your Majesty. That was a great coronation.
Yeah.
Good one.
Nice.
Yeah! Hey!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hello, superhero.
You're not gonna put the rent up this month, are ya? She has
My
a heart
lady.
as big as a house, and not a small house either.
Not even the great painters of old could have
I'd
done
love
her
your
justice.
autograph.
Well, that's a good one. That one's ready. That blade's done. That'll fetch a good price. That blade's done. One blade done. That blade's complete.
Some fuzz for your face.
That'll do. That'll do. Not like that.
Let me know if you have trouble finding anything.
Hi.
I'm ready for a complete
I'll stumble
shopping
into
experience.
Gosh, I don't know what to say. Hi. A fine establishment.
Welcome to my shop.
Actually send my servants out to do the shopping for
If
My
I haven't
servant
got
is
the
such a
social
fine
bond,
item,
it
so I
isn't
decided
worth
to pay a
getting.
visit to your shop myself.
All right,
That's a
just
fine
what I
item.
wanted.
Thank
come
you
back
for
now.
your custom.
Always dreamt of owning
Oh, we've
my
got
own
more in the
shop.
back, so just let me know if you want to see more.
Thank you for your
Hello,
custom.
shopkeeper.
Always happy to buy your unwanted items. Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid. Come back
You know,
if you
I
have
think a
anything else to
ponytail
sell.
would look wonderful on you.
I know the prices
Do you sell
are
those
high,
things
but I'm
that
just reflecting
everyone's
the
buying?
times.
Yes! Yeah!
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle. Ah, hello. A little something. You have gained several trophies since you were in last. Most impressive. You've acquired a full royal suit, which I have displayed in the place of honor. Which reminds me, I have to find somewhere else to store my spare apron. That does look like quite a lot of work. I don't know how you do it so quickly. You know my favorite aspect of this sanctuary? No moths. That is splendid. Reconsidered, have you? Very well. Your makeup is perfect. People do love a nice tattoo. Well, some people anyway. I suppose some would have to just by law of averages. Any other business?
Got a question, or maybe you're just browsing? Thanks for that, love.
pleased to serve you.
Yeah, it's a point of interest.
You can spend your gold here whenever you want. My lady.
Welcome to the Sanctuary. Here are some fancy new trousers, not too overstated and not too understated. They embody the perfect amount of statement, I should say.
No, that's not how I remember you.
We're owned by a real adventurer. So,
Cheers for that,
you know
lad.
our goods are good.
Cheers. Come back soon.
Taxes are down. More money in my pocket. Never thought I'd see the day.
Your Majesty.
Oh, wow! Wow! Hi!
Greetings, Mum. Madam, my queen. At your service.
At your command.
At your service.
All stand to attention for the Queen. Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
You may speak. Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the Old Quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty, the Old Quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society. Why build homes for the inept and the unskilled? I recommend you reject Paige's proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
We destroyed the Old Quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The Queen has reached her decision. The Old Quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty. Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Riva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very definitive retirement plans. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Yes, ma'am.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
Hail and well met, your most gracious.
Today you decide on the decor of the castle. 2 of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong, virtuous leader. Hear me roar. But also, look how pretty my home is. You are an enlightened queen. Let the heart of your castle be enlightened too.
Celestial? Serene? Pretty? Do you wish to be known as a ruler or as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent, Your Majesty, and I can tell you that people respect what they fear. This castle should be a fortress of...
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
Your Majesty. Greetings, Mom.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection you promised. It is too long.
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The Queen has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a woman of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora. An oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Reaver Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
A most grave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient, abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
At your orders.
Madam.
Yay!
Hello, your ladyship.
Attention.
Greetings, Your
Madam.
Majesty.
I don't know what to say. Yay!
Hi there,
Majesty
darling.
report, Your Majesty. Queen and country.
Your Majesty. Way!
Attention.
My lady.
My lady.
Woo!
At your command.
Hey!
Sometimes I just want someone to talk to. And sometimes I want someone to kick in the crotch.
That's chilling, Your Majesty. Oh, you look ever so classy.
Hey, doggy, play dead. Yes! And never mind the playing part. That's a nice doggy. If you like skinny little ugly...
At your orders, ma'am.
Greetings, ma'am.
Ah, Your Majesty.
At your command.
Hello. At your command.
Greetings, ma'am.
Ready to serve, Your Majesty. Woo! My queen?
Yes, ma'am.
Is all well, my lady?
Greetings, madam.
Many have sought the elixir of immortality, the secret wisdom of the ages, the hidden lore that the Emerald Tablet speaks of. Few have found it, and by few I mean none, and by none I mean one, and by one I mean me, and by mean I mean imply. Anyway, I have found the elixir, and now everlasting youth is mine. At last the ultimate dream is realized, to live for all eternity. In that time I will ponder the greatest questions, such as, do I stay my current age from now on? Or could I actually be younger forever? And if so, how would that...
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Well, stamp my renewal. Your Majesty, how splendid to have you back at the Academy. Oh, thank the gods of documentation. The Academy will continue to grow just as your mother envisioned. Whenever you find a book in your travels, bring it to my desk and I will give it a good home. I know of several that exist and have already prepared displays for them. All you have to do is to place them accordingly. I just love it when you bring us a book. It fills my heart with joy. It does. Marvelous work. Marvelous. Can't wait to read it. Oh, well done. Well done. Another one. You are doing such a fine job finding books that perhaps you will agree to a special request? I've discovered the location of an inordinately rare volume I would dearly like to get my hands on. It's called The Book of Mysteries, and was written by the hermit Ignatius Boatload, said to be the holiest man ever. Excellent! His cave was in Miss Peak. The book is probably still there. Those mercenaries would have had no use for it. Except perhaps to wipe some of the old hermit's blood.
How good to see you.
Oh, here you are then. I'm sorry, it's awfully hard to concentrate on my letter. With all that noise, I get through half of it and then I find I'm writing, I had it off with your mum, or some other horrible thing.
We should have just what
What can I do for you then?
That's lovely, thanks. You won't find any...
Come again?
You're paying top gold for a top quality item.
Haven't you ever needed a bit of help? We have the finest product in Albion. Hi there. How can I help?
The Sanctuary shop has some new bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look? You've received additional articles of clothing. Those trousers have a roguish quality to them. I like it.
All right, just what I wanted.
Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, that's a good pie. Good pie.
Have you heard about the massive sale? I'm gonna check it out later.
Pie mastery. Right there. I might keep that one for myself.
I sell bright walls best.
You're a whiz with a rolling pin.
Spend gold on jewellery.
That's one hell of a pie. Pie of the day, I reckon. You're a whiz with a rolling pin. Oh, dough everywhere.
You should keep checking my shop. You never know when I might have a sale on.
My lady. Is all well, my lady?
Hello, your awesome supreme.
Yay! It's the Queen! Greetings, your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
How are you
We'll be
this fine
bankrupt
day?
if some of you don't start spending.
Everyone.
Another villain's gone on the run. Can you help us out again? That's great. With your help, we'll get the criminal scum off our streets once and for all.
I'm a really big fan.
Nice to see you.
If you can find better prices anywhere, then I'm stop. That's all I'm letting you hold, so don't get any funny ideas.
All right, it's a fair cop as the saying goes. Right, this is it, is it? Lead the way then.
I'll be right out of it.
All right,
Business, I mean.
If that's what you want,
Shop again.
let's get moving.
This place is owned by a real-life adventurer, you know.
Got too much?
Oh, don't put me back inside. It's hell in there.
This one's a member of Nigel Ferret's gang. He won't be getting back out again soon, I promise you. Thanks for your help. Make sure you come back soon. There'll be more work, I can just feel it.
I don't want to miss it. Did I miss it? The Queen! Wow! Wow! Yay! Hi. Well, hey! Wow!
I give hard cash.
This is so great!
Spend your way to happiness in my shop.
Best shop in Brightwall. You'd be mad to go anywhere else. Want some healthy drinks?
You're not going to put the prices up, are you? Whoa! We're low on stock, so I'll give you a... Happy to be of service. Thank you for your custom.
Majesty.
We've enough grog to drown a hog.
Welcome to the sanctuary. Reminders of how you got There are no gifts for you now, perhaps later.